Hi everyone, I think you can see me. It's really quiet out here, so a bit nervous my neighbors are going to think I'm weird recording myself. But I am weird, so I guess that'd be a true statement. Anyway, this is going to be, today I am, let's see, what is today, Tuesday? Today I am 20 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and this is going to be an 18 to 20 week update. And a lot has happened, but we've been on vacation and been busy, so that's why you're not getting an update till now. We were out of the country for my sister-in-law's wedding. Well, actually, no, wait, I gotta start back at my my doctor's appointment. That was the Friday before we left. I was 18 weeks, no, a little before 18 weeks, and we went in and we thought we might be able to look and see what the baby was, if it was a boy or a girl, but of course my doctor is like in a rush and really uncooperative and unfriendly as usual. So that didn't happen. I mean, she looked for like 2 seconds, she did her normal thing. Oh, the baby's in the wrong position, can't see, even though she showed us the legs. I don't know why she couldn't show us between the legs, but anyway. Anyway, you had to be there. I'm switching doctors, by the way, because a couple things came up at this appointment. And she didn't have any answers for me, and she always just wants to send me to specialists when I know that it's necessary. Like, I can go home and Google the answer, which is what I should have done in the first place. I never have any questions for her because she never answers my questions. I don't know if I said this before, but towards the beginning of this pregnancy, I had like a lot of bleeding, which made me think that I wasn't pregnant. Like, that's why I didn't find out until like another month later. I didn't find out like until a month later, because I thought that was my period. And I was asking her about the bleeding, and she just looked at me like this. She was just like, and like didn't answer me at all, and made me think that it was like, you know, if I hadn't looked online and, you know, seen, okay, these are the probable causes and it's probably nothing to worry about, etc., etc. If I hadn't done that and I had just asked her that, she would have like really freaked me out, and she didn't seem to care that she was being like that. So, and basically I was just asking her to see what her opinion was of what it was, but she couldn't even tell me anything. So I thought that was a little discouraging, but I soldiered on. And which brings us to this appointment where I asked her about, my dad has a clotting disorder, and it turns out I was already tested for it, and that's what I was asking, if I was tested for it or not. And she said I'm heterozygous for it, so I mean I have 50% messed up genes, 50% fine genes for it. So it shouldn't cause any problems. And I read online, because my doctor can't tell me anything, that if I've never had blood clots or problems like that, or other risk factors like obesity or smoking or etc., 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 which I had none of, I wouldn't need to be on blood thinners. And I don't know if you guys watch Erin, who is Baby Vlog, I think is her screen name. She's from Canada, and she had to be on blood thinners, but she had a history of blood clots, I believe, when she was on the birth control pill. So that was the reason for her being on them. Not my case. But anyway, she wants me to see a hematologist, a specialist, blood specialist, to see if I need to be on blood thinners or not. But I know this is probably a waste of time. Anyway, I'm going there tomorrow to see the hematologist about this, and he's probably going to look at me like I'm crazy, like, why am I there? That's another reason I'm switching doctors. The other reason being, I have an umbilical hernia, which I knew before going in, because my belly button was sticking out, and it kind of hurt. If you touch it, it's just sensitive. And I showed it to her, and she was pushing on it and messing with it. And then she tells me that I should go see a surgeon because it might need to be repaired while I'm still pregnant. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why would it need to be repaired while I'm still pregnant? I've never heard of that before. And anybody that I've heard, Taryn on YouTube, has had an umbilical hernia. Yeah, and her doctor said they wanted to wait to repair it till after she was done having kids, as long as she didn't have any problems, like it wasn't incarcerated, they call it, which is where a part of your intestine goes through and cuts off the blood supply, and then obviously that's not a good thing, and they need to, it's an emergency to fix it, but I haven't had that. But she tells me, before I'd done all that reading on this, because I didn't really think it was that big of a deal, I just wanted to point it out to her and see what she says. Big mistake, of course. She tells me I need to go see a surgeon, and that, you know, I might have to have surgery, and if it starts hurting, like all the time, because it wasn't hurting, it just hurt if I touched it. She said if it started hurting all the time, then it could be an emergency, and I need to see someone about it right away. So of course this happens while we are in Jersey, not New Jersey, Jersey, for my sister-in-law's wedding. And it's like, I don't know, the Tuesday or Wednesday before the wedding, something crazy. And it starts hurting, and I start freaking out because I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to have surgery here? Like, this is a really bad timing. The wedding's on Saturday. So I'm thinking, in my weird way of thinking, if I have to have surgery, I want to do it now so I can be at the wedding on Saturday. But that's what I'm thinking, like, you know, better to get it over with if I have to have it anyway, right? Plus it could be dangerous, so I thought. And my husband's aunt called one of her doctor friends, and he said that I should go to the emergency room and have them look at it. So anyway, we do that. The surgeon who saw me there said that it's definitely a hernia, but as long as I'm not vomiting or, you know, in severe pain, that it means it's not incarcerated and it's not a problem. And, you know, so basically I'm just going to look up some stuff to do with it. And I have an appointment with a surgeon here where we live at the end of August. So we'll see what they say. But I am not having surgery while I'm still pregnant. Like, that's crazy. It's like it involves general anesthesia most of the time. Like, I don't know what she's thinking. I'm not just gonna... Anyway, I'm switching doctors to a doctor that I had. If you watched my old videos, it's a male doctor, which I always said I would never go to, but I actually like him. And he doesn't creep me out in like an old man creepy way, which is important, for me at least. I'm going to start seeing him, so I'm going to call and make an appointment and do the switch. But anyway, so we do not know what the baby is. We find out July 20th at 8 a.m. So my husband can go with me because he started a new job and now he starts at 9. So that's the situation on that. So right now I'm dealing with just the hernia pain and a cold that I got from my husband. Thank you very much. And I never get sick, so it's like a big deal for me to be this sick. Like coughing, all the coughing and sneezing is making my hernia hurt worse, and it's just not fun. So I'm trying to like wear my belly band thing to hold it in and see if that helps. I may end up ordering like a belly binder thing to see if that improves it, because it's due to muscle separation from my last pregnancy. So maybe this week will be smaller this time. Oh, we did buy a couple things for the baby. I'll show those in another video because it's not that much. I'll show you the belly because I'm not sure how long this video is getting. That's basically all the updates. Okay. This is my 20-week belly. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Sticking out, and you can see the hernia popping out my belly button right there. And I still have some extra skin down there that is not baby bone, but that'll come in handy later when I get even bigger. My poor muscles. Okay, I'm gonna go. I think this video is getting kind of long, so I'll try to be more regular from now on. See you next time. Bye.